evening, everyone. Welcome back to another installment of Enigmatica 6 Expert Mode. I'm Katiana. We are back. I was going to stream last night, but I fell asleep. Hello! I am not asleep now. I had every intention of streaming last night after the Pokemon event, and I fell asleep after dinner. I was so tired after walking around for 3 hours, and I am woefully out of shape. And yeah, so that didn't happen. No, I did not abandon you. I was tired. I was very, very tired. So I tagged Potox, so hopefully he will know that he needs to pay attention. Get over here, because we're gonna go see his house. It is done. I finished it on Sunday, as planned. I got it completely done. It is completely ready for viewing. Yes. And look, everybody else wants to come see it too. Dude, no. 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 Okay. So no. No. Bad skeleton. Bad skeleton. Okay, so, as promised, Potox wants it in black. Potox's own personal Bastion! Ding! It's a baby Bastion. Baby Bastion. Potox's house. Moved in on Sunday. He has his own grill. Because, you know, it's Potox. Potox has to have a grill. And it's black. So we can chill out here on the deck while handling all of his grilling duties next to the windmill. And you'll notice the Bastion is not square. This was also a requirement. We were not supposed to have square corners. We have angled corners. Oi! 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 There you go. Hey, hey. I'm caught in the sign. There you go. The long-lost captive is here and still tooting. Yes, I have plenty of seating. Potox can have a very large barbecue. Now, I don't know if, like, the barbecue actually, like... Yes! He has a grill. So this is the inside. His working area. You'll notice he has an ebony crafting table because, you know, better in black. And then up here we have his living space. And of course, he's got carpet. This is the carpet that we broke him on when Akumadori was playing with the chipped carpet. And then he required a penthouse. So he gets a penthouse That's also a better than a balcony. It's sort of a penthouse entertainment garden-y type seating area. And of course, yes, it's shaded. Yes. We won't talk about the fact that they're wither roses, so don't get too cozy to the flowers. They can be a little deadly. But they're black. So, they fit the color motif, and now why would you jump off? That's not the safest thing to do, is go jumping off. But he wanted it 3 stories. He has 2 stories and a penthouse. That's 3. But here he doesn't have to worry about rain on the roof because it's covered. And he didn't want it to have corners, so the interior and exterior are all diagonals, except for the corner that has the elevator, because the elevator will not work if you put the corners in. So I had to change that to be a normal corner. And then ebony doors, because we gotta have black everywhere. And then we framed out the windows with gilded black stone. All of the furniture is ebony, so ebony tables, ebony chairs. And then we've got framed slopes with a chipped spiral decoration on the corners, so it gives it a nice column look on the side. And I used chipped to do the black stone railing, so for the protection of everybody who's not captive and likes to jump over the side, so they have protection while they're up here on the penthouse level, hanging out here, eating the barbecue. And when you're up here and you're like, where's that elevator again? I can't find it. The elevator is marked differently, so it's easy to find. Because, Cat has trouble finding those darn elevators, so this way I can find them again. So that is Potox's baby Bastion. Avy Navy! Do you like Potox's baby Bastion? Is it cute? I got him his own grill. He should be happy. And I put it on Blackstone, so it is protected in case, we have any little splashes. So it's hopefully, protected area. I thought it turned out rather cute. Our little baby Bastion. It's Potox's baby Bastion! It's a baby Bastion! It's missing something. Oh no. What have you done? What else does it need? What does it need? Yes. It does need a straw effigy. We do need to keep the tradition going. Yes. I mean, you could put it on his desk in the office. No, the office is right here. I mean, you could put it in his bedroom. Is it better in the bedroom? Yes, right next to his bed. That might be better. You think it's better there than on his desk? Look, go on the chair. Move the table over there. Okay, can do that. It needs to be the first thing he sees every morning when he gets up. Oh. Oh, yes, lovely. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is the captive added accessory. Oh, I just, yeah. Too funny. Yeah, needless to say, it's all in black. He has a penthouse covered deck area with wither roses for decor. And he has his own grill. So, you know, can't go wrong. And I mean, it will get a little noisy while Captive just likes jumping off of high places, apparently. It will get a little noisy if he is entertaining while the pump jack is in operation. So, you know, we'll have to tell Potox he'll want to limit his partying to when the pump jack is quiet. But, you know, other than that, it should work just lovely. And it was a very economical use of space. Fortunately, I had ebony wood on hand, so I think it turned out very nice. And I chipped all the black stone, so it didn't come out looking exactly like a bastion. Dude, really? Well, you know, for all we know, it could be created in his own image. Who knows? Has anyone ever seen the straw effigy and Potox in the same place? Not sure. But yeah, brought over the black carpet from my base since he admired it so much. It moved in. He has a black grill. He'll fit right. It'll be right at home. Cause you know, how could he not be happy? He's got a girl. I mean, this is, you know, it could very well. And I don't know. That's what I was just wondering. Like, can you actually cook on this? I mean, you can. So you can put Do I light it? Like, I have no idea if this is actually a functioning grill or not. Like, do I... It's from McCrayfish. I mean, we could just leave this meat on there so that it looks... Or maybe I have to put, like, put coal on it? Like, if I... Oh my gosh! I legit did not know that it actually cooks! Now, I don't know if those are actually going to cook or if the fire is just a visual thing. Because they aren't changing from being raw mutton to being cooked. I mean, I would think if it's like a campfire, then it should cook. Okay, even if it's only a visual thing, that makes it even cooler for Potox. He now has a flamin' grill. I'm happy with that. All we need now is a Potox. Where's a Potox? He should be happy he has a flaming grill, if nothing else. Now Captive's gonna insist he needs a grill at the beach house. And a sand volleyball court? Goodness! You're getting demanding. Okay. Oh, I'm really happy with how it turned out. The little mini Bastion with a penthouse garden dining area. I like it. I think it turned out very well. Very, very nice. So. Dude. Alright, so I did that on Sunday before I went and I played my Pokemon Go. I need to run over here and charge up my wireless crafting. Pump that in there. And we'll double check here. Looks like you guys are both looking good. And we can see we have dipped slightly down in our uraninite. I have 100,000 redstone, but I'm down to 15,000 coal. So I think I need to get my sooty bee going again. Let's get sooty. We'll get you going. We're good on uraninite for a while. We are good on uranium for a while. So I think we're good on those. And at 100,000, we should be good on redstone for a while. But we're definitely a little low on coal. And that's because I had to use a chunk of it yesterday to continue work on our heavy machinery blueprints. And so when I left the game yesterday, the mana pools were completely empty. You'll notice they're completely filled again. I completely filled the dropper with blocks of coal. It was completely filled. And the dropper completely filling them up filled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana pools. This mana pool is empty. So I can get 8 mana pools worth of mana out of a completely filled dropper. So that's good to know. I used all of my mana making 2 stacks of resonating gems. That's it. Welcome back, AV Navy. 8 mana pools for 2 stacks of resonating gems. Which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But we need them. Because we need to use those to make one of the remaining items for our 8 advanced induction cells. So, one of the items is now off the list, and those are the basic large capacitors. I took care of those on Sunday after I built Potox's house. So that was basically just running plastic through our factory with aluminum plating, dielectric paste, and signalium plating. So, knocked that out before I went to my Pokemon Go event. Not a problem. 8 mana pools completely drained to make 2 stacks of resonating gems. And I then filled the dropper with blocks of coal. I went off to go play Pokemon Go. All of the pools are now completely filled again. But I have now all the resonating gems I need, so that's good. But it's like, that's an insane amount of mana for resonating gems. Like, God, if we need a large amount again in the future, we're going to need to definitely expand mana production and mana storage, since we found out that the fabulous mana pools do not store double of a mana pool like they did in Ragnamod 6. They store the same amount. So that means we're going to need twice as many mana pools as I was hoping we were going to need, and I don't have a lot of space to put those. So that'll be fun. Great. Yes, that does, but where the hell am I gonna put that? Ugh. Not to mention, I don't know if I'm anywhere close to being able to make that yet. I still have to get... Yeah, exactly. Ugh. I still need to get this one figured out. And then there's these two, which God only knows where I'm putting these two. I think I'm going to have to go put them in the ocean by my base. Because there's one of these two... Right, but these two require being underwater. So that's going to be a piece of work. This one, right. I'm blocked behind the attunement altar, and I can't work on the attunement altar until I get the Blood of Kazvir, and the Demonic Will Crystals. Because this thing, that's not a cheap date. This one, I'm close on. So I might be able to get to this one day this week to get the Blood of Kazvir. Yeah, I think I'm close on this one. It's this one I'm not so much on. Because I've got to get the ritual that generates the life essence so that I have a stable source of that so that I can do the ritual that generates the 4 colors of will. Yeah. And this is the one that requires the sacrifice of the Guardian of Gaia that we're not exactly sure how that one works. So, yeah. We'll see if between now and Saturday I can get all of that stuff figured out. I have one sweater on the order board, but I need to get some instructions from the buyer before I can work on it. So until I hear from her, I'll be able to Minecraft. So I have a few other quest lines I can work on in the meantime while I attempt to figure all that other stuff out. But to make the Niotic crystals, I need the resonant gems, which I got those, and then I need Stardust. And I don't think I have any other sources of Stardust at the moment. I don't think. No, that's it. I'm pretty sure. Not recipe. Use. See, Crusher gets me 1. Pulverizer gets me 1. Everybody's only going to get me 1. Oh, snap. I need to do another one of those, too. Oh, wait. I got to make sure I have one saved for that. A second. I don't. Where did I put the... Did... Oh, never mind. Already used, did what I needed for that. Okay, so these can get crushed down. Turn too soon. Over here. Okay. That's gonna give me 39. So I need 224 minus 39. That's gonna be, oh my gosh, that's gonna be so much. I'm gonna need 185 more Stardust. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Which is a hell of a lot of firmament to sit and convert into star metal ore. I don't remember seeing... Oh no, it converts them. It's just at 185 is still gonna take a bit. Hey there, GC. It's not a matter of it taking too long per. It's a matter of doing 185 of them. Plus, I have to make all of that firmament. Because I only have 7. So, 185 minus 7 is 178. Divided by 3, that's going to be 5, carry the 2. 59 and change. So that means I'm going to have to do 60. I'm going to have to do 60 batches. 60 batches to have enough firmament. Which I do not have enough Shiverstone for that. Do I? I don't even know if I have enough fluorite for that. I don't have enough fluorite for that either. Oh my frickin' god. Okay, so let's see. That is... Let's see, I'm getting that from... Pulverizing the fluorite chunks from my nether quartz comb. That means I'm going to need to get that going. Okay, so you need to get going. But then I'm going to need to stop crushing it into dust so that I accumulate some of the crystals, because I'm going to need 60 crystals. So that's going to take me a hot minute to get that accumulated. So then we're going to need 60 times 6. I'm going to need 360 shiverstone and 360 prismarine. And I only have half of the prismarine. Yes, that's what I of that prismarine or the shiverstone or both. Cuz the guardian the shards to make it. That'll work. All right, that's not that one. That's for oh. Okay. You seem bigger than last time. Where are they? There. Okay, here we go. Alright, someone's hissing, and that's very annoying. And one more. Okay, that's 394. That's gonna be enough of the prismarine. I have all of 11 shiverstone egats. Okay. There are some creepy sounds coming from Mob Mart. I am telling ya. Alright. Thank you, Mob Mart, once again for your excellent assistance. And I'm trying to go the wrong direction. That's why that's not working. No. I should be able to mine it easily if I can find it. Okay. So we need to go to the Undergarden. See, I've got lots of deep turf. a depth rock in the area that I'm at. And I have no idea why I'm flying. Why am I flying? Why am I flying? I'm flying? I have no idea why. Okay, that's really... Oh! Well, that would be why. Is it the stuff that's up top there? No, I can stay in the water. I'll stay in the water. Get in the water. Go. No. Up. Up. I'm terrible at staying in the water. Oh, wait. Maybe some over here. No, that's deep turf. There's some. Okay. No more in that patch. Okay, so I need to look for the bluish patches. Like that. That's sediment. That's the wrong kind of blue patch. Yeah. I happen to be in a cold biome. So, I am in luck there. I just happen to be low in a cold biome. I think it'd be easier if I was maybe higher up. Alley-oop. It. Give me my sugar stone. Thank you. Okay, so that's gonna be... There's 120. It's 180. Let's see. This... Wait. Put the ore away. the depth rock away. So there is 120 and 120. That's 240. Okay, so I need 2 more stacks of it. Okay. One more. Ooh, that's a big patch over here. Okay. I want you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and some change. Lovely. Okay. Let me get off of this perch. Okay. Alright. So we can put that away. The bucket away. That away. How are we doing on fluoride? I have none yet. Oh, wait. No, it'll show up either way because he'll be in here. No, because it should be. Should have started grinding out the. Why is this not? No, it's not those. Is something not working on getting the combs out? No? B! Hey, B! Get to work! It was handy. It was on hand, and that's what we ate. Okay. So now I gotta think. For every 60 of those, we do 60 of those. And we do 10 of these. Times 10 times 10 times 10 will get me 30. Okay. So then if we dump the regular arum there, dump that there, and get a lightning arrow. Alright. Dude, I need you to run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. Okay. So we're gonna do all of you in there, all of you in there, all of you in there. And now I've made it up to 37. Okay. So then we can put that away. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Prismarine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put those away. Put that away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brings that up. Okay, so then we've got, put that down there. Then we'll have stack of that, stack of that, stack of that, and okay, so that gets me firmament. So now we've got that much firmament to process into star metal while we're waiting for fluorite to come through. And where's my linking tool? Linking tool. Linking tool. JC, were you here earlier when we showed off Potox's Bastion home? Potox has his own personal Bastion. With a grill. Because, you know, it's Potox's place. It has to have a grill. So, this is his office. got a lovely view of the trees. And then I put the elevator has a face on it, so it's easy to find. This is the bedroom. This is CaptiveGamers' contribution. He wants it to be the first thing Potox sees every morning and the last thing he sees when he goes to bed at night. So, he's got black bed, he's got black carpeting, and he has ebony furniture because, you know, everything's in black. Slightly higher view of lots and lots of trees. And of course, he requested a penthouse. He's going to dream in effigy. Yes, there you go. He has a penthouse. Rooftop garden covered so he can entertain in the rain. Yes. Of course, all the furniture here is ebony. And of course, beautiful decor in the garden with wither roses. Because, you know, black. We have a theme here. Black. Everything's in black. Hey, exactly. It's a shaded rooftop patio. It's a real selling point. And yeah. And as requested, we have non-corners. I had to have a corner here because it's where the elevator is, so I had to make an exception here. And so the tower does have non-corners. And yes, to provide a cool breeze while cooking, he has a built-in fan. Yeah. Now there's the one minor detail that the shaded patio happens to have an oil rig on top. But you know, if you don't pay attention to that little bit of noise, it's a great selling feature. You know, just well, you know, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, you see, after I had built my factory and I had all this interesting, we'll call it interesting setup in place, I got the ability to check for oil, and I found I had all the oil in this chunk right here. And there's also oil in the chunk over there. And I'm like, but my oil in the factory, and the oil in the factory. And I'm like, how am I going to make this work? And District rightly pointed out that the oil rig stuff doesn't have to be at ground level. Like, well, I don't want to put it in the ground. It's like, oh, no, wait. Elevated. Ding, 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 ding. So, yeah, this whole thing, it's going to get expanded over this way to add the distillery and the sulfur recovery unit. So we're going to have boom, 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 boom on one big giant platform going that way. So yeah, as long as you're not entertaining on oil production days, it'll be great. It'll be great. So yeah, the oil rig in the sky is a little odd, but it's where the oil was. It's where the oil was. So, and since Potox is going to be my oil production foreman, there's no better place to put his house than right here in the middle of operations. It's lovely. But yeah, we're gonna have to probably, yeah, I've managed to expand the factory already by having my 5 deployers set up on the left and my 3 deployers set up on the right, combined with the press. So I can run either a 5 deployer item or a 3 deployer item with the press on the same setup. It works just fine. So, oh, and JC will be proud of me. I added the brass funnel. Yay me. Now that I actually know how to use it. So I don't have to keep picking the items up off of the assembly line. I just have to change what items in the filter to whatever I'm making, and they will go into the chest. Yay! Infrastructure upgrade. So yeah. That was the other major update to stuff on Sunday, was getting the funnel on there. Okay, we're not talking about that. We just put it all in the wormhole and it's fine. It's fine. Wait, we weren't going that way. We were going this way. Oh, we should probably sleep first. Okay. Have to go over to the skeleton house. Which we can go to the skeleton house very quickly now. I move so fast. Okay, now whatever you do, don't fall in the hole. Okay. Okay. If I place it there, it will convert instantly. But if I just set them anywhere else, not so much. We're gonna see just how many blocks can I link to. Okay, link to you, and 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 link to you. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing. Can I only do 6 at a time? Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. No, they're giving the particle effects. There they go. And it may only be the ones in the middle. Let's try. Okay, so they'll go faster the closer we are. Okay. So I'm gonna break these that did not go. Wait. Come back here. Okay. Now, oh, one more. Alright, you have a good night's sleep, and we will catch you later. Gonna plug these so we do not have to deal with the water. Okay. If I use my fortune pick, do I get dust instead? No, I'm gonna get ore either way. Okay. Okay. So we do not need this. So I'm going to pick that up. Pick that up. Alright, so let's clean out. Oop. Okay, so now if I do, link everything in the middle here. That should let us do 25 at a time. Unless I'm misclicking one. Which then I can vein mine. And they remain linked, so I don't have to relink them. And Navy leaving us with a stretch and a hydrate. And grab all those. Okay. So then, if I go back home, I can... I'm checking the wrong thing. I should be checking in here. I still don't have any fluorite. Why do we have so many blue ones in here? I don't need so many blue. Put those away. Are we missing... Quartz B. Warped fungus. Warped fungus is right here. So you've got your flower. It's not that you don't have the flower. My quartz bee. Yeah, I've gotten absolutely zero fluorite since I put him back out. None. I should have hit at least once by now. Because all I needed to do is hit once, and I'm going to produce a hell of a lot. Which will be enough for me to get my next batch going. Which I should probably get... Oh, no, not over here. Which one is doing this one? I should put... Let's put foot in that one. Okay. So that should help us have a chance to produce more when it does come through. And we won't get any additional putting this through here. There's no bonus. Oh, now wait a minute. That one is producing extra. Let's just put some flint in there. No, I was wrong. It is a 2-for-1 with a slight chance of a bonus, so I definitely want to put the flint in there. For sure. Well, this is good, because that means I won't have to necessarily make as much as I thought I would. Winning! Alright, tonight's for our hydration, I've had the raspberry lemonade spark from Mountain Dew. And I will have to say, oh! We got 4 out of that one. And we got 3 out of that one. Woohoo! Bending over my phone for 3 hours yesterday, I can certainly feel it in my neck and my shoulders. There was another one that was 3. Oh. I've been popping and crunching and crunching and popping my neck and my shoulders all day long. Another big one. Sweet. Let's see. Here is... This is good. I probably will not need anywhere near that much Shiverstone. Or Prismarine, which is good. See, I put in 67. So just 67 times 2, that would have been 134. So anything above 134 is all bonus Stardust. So how much do I have in here? 148. So I ended up with 14 extra. I mean, I'll take 14 extra. For sure. So I need 224. I might as well go make the batch that I can with the 6 that I have left. See, it's going to be 6 times 6 is 36. And then it's going to be Prismarine. Okay. So that's going to be 36 and 36 and 6. And okay, so that gives me 18 more. If I go back, I can do another batch. It's the one downside of converting everything to uraninite automatically is in situations like this when I need the fluorite, I don't have it. Nope. Okay. Oop. I always miss that turn. And there. Say that one got me 4. Another 4. Oh, that was good. So that was 18 we put in there. So that'd be 18 and 18. So that'd be 36. So again, anything over 36 is going to be bonus. We've already had 4 come up twice. But every once in a while, we have 1 come up once. So we're not even getting the 2 we're supposed to every once in a while. I've noticed that. It's very frustrating. Okay. So we should have gotten another 36. We ended up with 44. That's really good. Okay, so that's... How close are we? Need 224. 231, we have enough! 231. Still enough. We got enough. Woohoo! Sweet. We had just enough fluorite. Just enough. Unbelievable. Okay, so we need to do... Oops. We need to take this out of top and this out of the side. And then we're going to take all the star metal out and the resonating gems out. And it is going to be 1 resonating gem for every 2 stardust. Put stuff away. So it should be boom, boom, boom. And then off it'll go to the system. And a 600,000 will go relatively quickly. I say relatively. Oops. Unless, of course, I clicked one too many times. The wormhole setup I'm using is great for automatically processing things like my uraninite, where I wanted to automatically make uraninite constantly, but not necessarily great when I want to do stuff that's on demand. Figuring out a combination of those things with a crafter, I haven't gotten that far yet. With something like the energizing orb. This is where I probably need to bring an XNet controller in here and hook it up for controlling the energizing orb so that I can craft these on demand partnered with an XNet situation. Because it wouldn't be too hard to set a second one of these orbs up, like, right in front of these, that, like, half of them could be linked to this orb, and the other half could be linked to a second orb. Ooh, big lag spike. reminds me. I did want to double check. That's what I thought. Going to... Okay, where did I need to take this out at? It's gonna be... No. It goes up there, it goes up there, it goes up there. How are you spinning? That's how you're spinning. I retrofitted that backwards. That's how it's spinning. Yeah. Nope, 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 nope. It's actually, this is powered backwards from here. The second windmill only powers stuff on this side. Which theoretically... And I should be able to take that off. And that off. Okay. I think I have 95% of this disabled now. I had meant to do that Sunday night, and I forgot. I wanted to make sure I remember to get it done tonight. I am going to get the Niotic portion of this done. So that way, hopefully, tomorrow night, we can get blazing crystals. And then we just have to focus on the Gaia Spirit ingots. Will be the last piece. And that will be a lot of finding some pharaohs. Or borrowing a whole lot of Nebo ore from JC. Which is the other option. Can't work out how to get power to the atom. Have you not gotten entangleporters yet? From the quest rewards? That would explain. The two options I can think of would be building a reactor, a power reactor in the atom, or a entangleporter there. That would be... gas burning generator. No problem. Just know you can't do this quest line in the order it appears on the screen. Oh, the crafting of a quantum entangleporter is beyond impossible because it requires antimatter. So I'm lucky in that because I have my set, I have mine and Akumadori's that gives me extras to work with. Oops. Creating power gen in the atom, like putting a dynamo in the atom, might almost be easier. Rather than sending power there, you might almost be better off generating it there. Because you have ender tanks. Well, see, and JC is using... Well, now how did JC do it? Is that what he's using his set for? I bet it is. Yeah. Well, and because this pack makes a flux network basically impossible. The middle section with all the mechanical arms and the end section where the sugarcane is being harvested, all of that was being powered by the second windmill. The first windmill was powering the cobblestone generator and the 2 sets of crushing wheels. I had to create the second windmill because once I got past the second pair of crushing wheels and the conveyor belt, I got overstressed. So that's why it took 2 windmills to get the entire operation going. And why they have quests that are basically do things in a way that you would never actually do them because they're completely inefficient, I have no idea. But we have more of those to come. Yay! Sarcasm dripping from my mouth. Because we have another one of those in Enigmatica we have to do, and it already almost broke District. So I know it's going to break me, who hates Enigmatica so much that I would really prefer never to have to deal with it at all. Ugh. I got the first one done. That was the important part. We got it done. How many more do we have to go here? 8. 54 more to go. Jeez. I wonder if I build my God Shard production thing down at the lava lake. That might make it easier to pump the lava out. Except I'd have to have a way of getting the lava. I might be able to make another set of ender tanks, so I could probably do that. Pump them into a set of ender tanks, and then the ender tanks could bring the lava up here. I don't know if my lava lake is big enough to be infinite. But it would be large enough to at least get us a good start at making some God Shards. Alright, that's all she wrote, so that should... Ta-da! That is the Niotic. Alright. Alright. So to follow up on Captive's question, this windmill here was providing power to this, as well as... Get out of the water. Get out of the water. As well as this, this, all of these, this, but then from the mechanical belt part here back this way was all powered by that. But I didn't have enough speed units on the one windmill to cover everything. Because once I got to about here, where I got the sand, I started having issues because this was overstressed. So that's when I decided I needed to have a second windmill to start covering a separate source of speed units, stress units, to handle the sugarcane production, converting that into paper, and then to start manipulating all of these different things around with the mechanical arms. And since I wasn't familiar with how much stress the mechanical arms required, I thought it just made the most sense to have another windmill, and I made this one significantly taller. Because I was like, I was not going to be in a position of running out of stress units again and having to make a third windmill. I mean, I had room for one here if I needed it, but I really didn't want to have to make another windmill I would not have been happy. Hi, Arma. How you doing? So, important thing is, it worked. I have almost a stack of polished rose quartz, so I'll just dump that in the system. You just added 2 more flywheels to your setup because you needed more. Yeah, I'm still getting comfortable with using the windmills. I have not figured out. Yes, you've been busy. I have not quite mastered the windmills yet. The flywheels will probably be next. Because they look like they are a very good source of stress units. Depending on how much more stuff with Create need to get set up, that would probably be handy. Should probably take that out and clean that up. And then how much more hero? No, not that. Nope. Don't want you. I have got so much sand to put in the system now, not even funny. Come here. Okay. And there goes Captive. Well, on the plus side, I may not have to make sand for a few minutes. Which is good, because I run out of sand more than a time or two. So, that's probably good. Okay, we can put these back in place. So, this one I believe is this one. And this one is this one. Which that one's not going to produce any uraninite because I'm currently not producing any fluorite. Hopefully by tomorrow. We will get some fluorite. Hopefully. I've got a quartz speed going. I'm just not getting. I mean, it's only 5% chance, like District said. So quartz speed's in here hanging out, just hanging out. I'll be able to see it come in. Just at 5% odds, I just haven't gotten any luck tonight. But some should show up by tomorrow. Okay, that's interesting. Well, let's just pop those right in there. Well, the Fortune 16 pick isn't going to help me in processing combs. There we go. Well, it would help me getting stuff if I was mining ores, but I'm not mining ores, I'm processing combs. So, proper tool for proper situation, and right now we're dealing with combs. So, I didn't realize I had combs in here. Well, you process ores with a pick, and you process combs with a centrifuge, so that's a pretty big difference. That's getting us a whole bunch of fluorite. No, you don't get ores from the combs, you get chunks from the combs. No, there's a separate ore. That's the ore. Those are the chunks. That's the ore. That's a cluster. See, and they are probably going straight to processing, and that's why I'm not seeing them in the wormhole. Would be my guess. Which is good, because we need them to get processed right into crystals. Yeah, I could convert that to an ore, or I could just let it run right in here with my flint. Well, yes, but then I have to sit there with my pickaxe and manually process it, where I'm automatically processing it with a machine. I'm actually trying to get away from doing everything manually rather than doing more things manually. Yeah. Or I could let my bees run overnight and have that much when I come back tomorrow. When I'll need them next. So, that's the advantage of a passive resource generating system, is you don't have to be actively working on it. Well, yes, but I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working instead of getting such crappy odds. But now that I'm putting it through in bulk, now I'm able to get regular ones showing up. Now that should restock me overnights, which will work just fine because it can keep working overnight while I'm not here and I'm sleeping. Again, like District said, advantage of playing on a server. Have something to eat. That got us to... Yes, you probably should be. You're already up kind of late. 2 pieces left for this craft, so we're gonna need the blazing crystals tomorrow, and then we're gonna have to go and get the Gaia spirit ingots, which means we have one thing left to do, and that is to get the Nebu ore from JC's, as he very kindly said that we may have some. We'll process that overnight, so we have some. I know, right? I thought he said he had 15,000. I'm like, where did it go? He said, oh, go ahead and take some. I have 15,000. Oh, that's true. Has he converted it all? Do you think he's converted it all to God shards? Yeah? Damn, man. Gee, maybe he'll let us borrow 16. He has 190 shoe God shards. Yeah, maybe we'll ask him if we could have 16 tomorrow. You know, in lieu of payment for the idea. Wow. Look at how uneven the distribution of that is, though. 321 pata and only 134 input. It's really uneven. Yeah, but we can use the ones that are useless for some of those that use any god shards to save the valuable ones for those that require specific ones. These are being created by a infinite god shard setup. JC only set it up on Saturday. So that's only 2 days worth of operation. But it's very interesting to see how uneven the distribution is. Well, like I said, he had 15,000 Nebu, and it's all gone. He ran out of lava, but I thought he had moved his lava pump to a new pool to start operations again. Right, he fixed that. So he must have gotten the lava fixed and then burned through the rest of his Nebu, except for the small amount that's sitting here that I managed to grab a couple. I'll message him tomorrow and say his first pool wasn't infinite. Which I don't know if the second pool he found was infinite or not when he hooked into it. The second pool was infinite? That's good. See, I think my pool is like, it looks like a similar size on the map, but I don't know how deep it is. But how many infinite god shard setups do we need on the server? Is one going to be enough for all three of us? That we just funnel all of the Nebu ore to one operation? Does that make more sense from a server strain concern? Do we just funnel all the Nebu ore to one place and let him run? It needs to be 10,000 blocks. Or 10,000, whatever it is. I'll ask him tomorrow. I'm sure he'll say yes. Cause, it's JC. In the meantime, he had already given me permission to take some Nebu ore. I'm pretty sure there's a reason we do the hashtag blame JC, because the frame rate issues and teasing him with love, of course, but... This is very true. It was a bit much. I think he did fix that, though. I think. We'll get that processing, so I have that for tomorrow. But like I said, we shouldn't need that. Yeah, I thought he did. We'll get that processing, and I'll save that one for... I'm sure JC will say yes. In which case, we'll be able to do the Gaia ingots tomorrow for sure. And then... we'll just need to do the blazing crystals. And we'll be able to then finish up the heavy machinery schematics. How did I get the mana for what? For the resonating gems? I had it. I had 8 mana pools filled. Yeah, I had 8 mana pools full. And then I restocked it overnight. Yep. Made 2 stacks of resonating... Made 2 stacks of resonating gems, no problem. No, it was overnight mana generation. I just filled my dropper. I just filled my dropper with coal and let it run and came back to filled up mana. That's why you play on a server. Advantage server. And I should put my wand away. I like End of Flames. There's easy to automate with my dropper setup and the timer. Squishy! How you doing? Squishy. I made Potox a Bastion. It's so cool. Look, he's got his own little baby Bastion. With the grill. Look, he's got his own grill. Little baby Bastion. Everything's made of ebony. I'm good, thank you so much. Isn't it cool? It's very Potox because he's got a girl. So this is his office. And this is his bedroom. And Captive said he needed to have an effigy so he would see it the first thing when he woke up in the morning, and it would be the last thing when he went to bed at night. And then he requested a penthouse So he has a rooftop penthouse entertainment area, complete with withered roses, because, you know, they're black. Very gloom and doom. Potox likes decorating in black, so and he didn't want edges, so it is a rounded tower, and I gave him decorative columns. It's very Potox. District has talked about going to sleep, but he's still here. I don't know if he's on the stream still, but Squishy's looking for you, so I guess that means he's still on the stream. He wants you to update the server. It's past district. He cannot go to sleep. He has a server to update. Squishy, it's past his bedtime. It's past my bedtime. And he has to work tomorrow. Goodness gracious. Yes, I think it turned out quite nicely. And he's got a grill. And little windows, accented windows. I like it. I don't have anywhere to put a blood altar. It's rather compact. Plus, I could put a blood altar in it because I've got a master herb. So I could put one, but I suppose we could put one like in a sub basement. Well, it's too bad we don't have Mahasukai in here. We could put some very cool runes like up there on top or something. But anyway, we're in very good shape to be able to get our heavy machinery blueprint tomorrow, since the blazing crystals will be easier to get than it really is past your bedtime. Yes, probably quite true. The blazing crystals will be easier to get than the Niotic were. Although we ended up getting the Niotic faster than I thought because we got more star metal per ore than I had mathed into my equation. So that worked out well. Oh yeah, much easier than the Niotic. So we'll definitely be able to get those tomorrow. And then I'm fairly certain JC will say go ahead and take the 16 shoe ingots or god shards we need to make the ingots. So we'll be able to make those. And heavy blueprints will be ours. Then I will be able to I would like to get this one made because District showed this weekend that the robots is really easy to do, and that unlocks another chapter to being checkmarked. And then I will be able to go from 10 to 12 check marks relatively quickly. So we'll get our robots made, and then that will give us... Yes, yes, you got it first. This is one case where quantity still outranks first for now. We're coming up on going nuclear very soon, because I'll be going into mech once I get a couple more things knocked out, because I need to get, yes, for now, I need to get back into blood magic so I can knock out this one, because once I get this one knocked out, then that's going to unlock being able to get the attunement altar, because I'm going to be able to get this one, but I still need to be able to do this. Well, it won't be that bad. Once I get the Well of Suffering into place, then that'll take care of getting the life essence. And then that'll sustain the life essence I need to maintain the ritual for taking care of this. So, it's just a matter of getting the Well of Suffering into place. So, it's just not a ritual I've done very often, so I've got to get all that underneath the altar cleared out. And oh, that one? No, that's not hard. I mean, I either have the runes or I can make the runes. I can make all of that. I can make that. Got that. Got that. And we've got our dude. So yeah, everything on there is fine. I mean, really, the tricky part really is this one. And that's because you need the ender core. But I have the ability to make that. Trick there is, I need 2 of these. So I need to do my lovely... No, not too bad. And I have a ton of the runes already. It's just a matter of cranking out the Nordic ones. No, I already have that. Really, the only tricky part is making 2 of these. I have the ability to make 1 of them now. I need to be able to make 2. And I know we need at least 2 of these, if not 3. So... Yeah, I've made it. I haven't done anything with it. It's just sitting. Because we were curious if we could use these for making, for capturing, pharaohs. Oh, the memory leak caught up with you. Because we thought maybe that would be one possibility for another way of getting more god shards. No, I know. I've got the vacuum trap. But for making the other thing, I only need the spawner extractor. I don't need the vacuum trap. So... And playing with that was so much fun on the first Enderman spawner. Oh, let's not just do it again. Sure, why not? I had Enderman running around for ages afterwards. Ugh. Well, yeah, I know I'm gonna need some for those ender cores, but they have to be Enderman ones. I can get those from these. So I don't have to use a vacuum trap for that. I can do it this way. Well, I've already got 7 with the ones I already have and can make. And did I mention we're playing on a server, so there's multiple of us that can work together to get more. Right. I know they get used for making these, the Ender Course. I've already said that. But flux cores for a flux system, we've already seen that that's too gated, so we're not going to make flux systems. And that is used for making ender cells. They've already shown that that's gated, so we're not going to go that route. So throw that out the window. We are going to want one of those. And we'll need them for teleportation cores. If we need... more entangloporters, which I don't know how many of those we're going to need. I don't use the QIO drives, so that's not an issue. Don't use portable teleporters, so I'm not going to need those. I don't use the tool builder, so that's not an issue. And like, a bunch of that stuff that it's used for is gated. I know I have to make an ender cell for the quest, and I have to make an ender gate for the quest. Oh, and it's going to give me 4 more of them. So I know there's a minimum that I have to do. But as those two things, I don't think I'm going to actually use them because of the gating. I'll find alternative options. And once I do this one, that takes care of this one, because in expert mode, that's disabled. But the mod pack has made it very clear, don't go this way, we don't want you to use it. So if we don't want you to use it, find an alternative method. Because, induction matrix, those work just as well as a flex network, and they don't require those. So that's what I used in Ragnamod, was an induction matrix. That's what was the primary thing in my mechanism area for my radiation. That whole area, I had an induction matrix. I used my flux network to provide wireless charging for my mech suit, so I'd have to find an alternative for that. But I'm probably going to build a separate nitro reactor for my mechanism area rather than using a flux network, because I've already ruled out using a flux network because it's so gated. I mean, that's one of the things about an expert pack, is figuring out what things are gated and working around them, which is what we've all been doing. So, while I appreciate that you have gone through the pack and you have your experiences, we're doing things our own way. And definitely not necessarily in a conventional way, which is part of the fun. It's why we science things out and do things a little bit differently. And no, especially in the case of districts approach, it's sometimes not always the easiest way. This is also true. Definitely also true. Let us turn that off for the evening and call it a night. And when we come back tomorrow, we'll get our schematic. Yes, like doing sky vaults in hardcore mode. Well, folks, it is past 11 o'clock tonight. I have to work tomorrow, so I will bid you all a good night. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed seeing Potox's little Bastion. It was a fun little build. I enjoyed making that very much. Looking forward to having... Yes. I enjoyed that little build. I am going to look forward to getting the last of the blueprints, and then I will be able to finish off immersive engineering, and then yes, I will try not to work too hard tomorrow so I can come back, get those blueprints done, and then we can finish off immersive engineering hopefully in the next couple of days, and then get our robots done, get that check mark done, and then we're going to look at which thing we're going to tackle next, because there are so many. But thank you all for hanging out with me on this slightly abbreviated edition of E6E tonight. I look forward to seeing you in our next installment. Everybody have a good rest of your evening, morning, or afternoon, depending on where in the world you may be. And we will catch you next time. Good night, everybody.